Hello everyone and welcome back to one more video of All Lite Food, and today we will discuss about ketogenic diet, how it works in our body, the advantages, the disadvantages, and the food that you should eat and avoid while on ketogenic diet. So keep watching the video. A ketogenic diet is also known as a low carbohydrate, high fat and moderate protein diet. During this diet plan, you drastically reduce the carbohydrate intake and replace it by taking fat and protein, including 70% of the fat, 25% of protein and only 5% of carbohydrate in your everyday meal. Whenever we eat food that contains carbohydrate, they produce glucose, which is easily converted into energy. While glucose is mainly used as energy, the other energy sources like fat are stored in our body. The reduction of carbohydrate intake puts the body into a metabolic state called as ketosis. The ketosis is a normal metabolic process that occurs when the body does not have enough glucose for energy. During this ketosis state, our body produces ketones made in the liver from the breakdown of the fats. Now these ketones are fatty acid which is released from the liver to the bloodstream and is used as fuel for the body to function. Thus ketones are known as the alternative energy for the body. The process occurs while we fast or we exercise or we are on a very low carb diet. In short, when you don't eat enough carbohydrates, your body uses the stored fat to give you energy to do the day-to-day work. The carbohydrates, proteins and fat are known as macros. In the ketogenic diet, the nutrient intake of macros is 70% of fat, 25% of protein and only 5% of carbohydrates. Carbohydrate intake should be somewhere between 15 to 30 grams per day. Try to avoid food that contains carbohydrates. So if you want to learn about how much carbohydrates and protein you need every day in an average, then please check the videos about carbohydrates and protein on my channel. The link will be given in the description box, or you can also find all the details on my website. Now coming back to the protein intake, remember not to take too much protein in ketogenic diet, because if you eat more protein than the body needs, it will convert the amino acid into glucose to be used as energy. This is known as gluconeogenesis, which means the body breaks down the lean protein for energy, which won't help you lose weight. Protein intake should be around 1 to 2 grams per kilogram of the body weight. As I told you earlier, the fat intake in ketogenic diet is more. The fat intake should be around 70 to 80% of your total meal per day. So let's assume that you eat a 2000 calorie meal in a day, then the fat should be around 140 to 170 grams per day. Remember that the fat intake will vary with an increase or decrease in the calorie intake. Also, taking healthy fats are equally important in a ketogenic diet. Healthy fats like egg yolks, olive oil, nuts, seeds, avocado and coconut oil should be included into your everyday meal. Well, the ketogenic diet is one of the best ways to lose weight. Due to lack of carbohydrates, the body uses fat for energy and insulin levels drop significantly, which helps to burn fat, causing obvious weight loss benefits. It also helps to control the blood sugar level. A low carbohydrate diet lowers the blood glucose level as well as controls the cholesterol and the blood pressure. Well, by eating a strict ketogenic diet, you are also going to skip a few healthy carbohydrates like fiber. Fiber is a carbohydrate that aids in gastrointestinal health and prevents constipation. Thus, by eating a less carb diet, especially the fiber, can increase the risk of constipation. Also, eating a less carbohydrate diet can cause fatigue and loss of concentration. We also know that carbohydrate diet makes us feel full. So while on a low carbohydrate diet, you always feel hungry. A ketogenic diet needs to be strict and disciplined. So before going on a keto diet, take a note of your vitals and how much weight you should lose according to your age, weight and height. Make a list of food to eat and not to eat, as vegetables like tomatoes and onion also contain carbohydrates. Keep a track of your medical history, including blood glucose level, cholesterol, and blood pressure. Consult your doctor if you have any medical conditions like diabetes, cholesterol, indigestion, etc. before going on a complete change in your diet. Drink plenty of water or electrolyte to get away from dehydration. Salt your food, take your multivitamins. So what are the food that you should eat on a ketogenic diet? Well, every kind of green leafy vegetables like kale, spinach, mustard greens, all the greens, and vegetables like cauliflower, broccoli, eggplant, bitter gourd, ridge gourd, bottle gourd. Have all the vegetables excluding the root vegetables. Then have some fruits, the avocados, every kind of berries, cucumbers. Just avoid fruit that are high in sugar. Then the dairy products like butter, full fat cream, cheese, full fat milk, curd, add them to your everyday diet. The nuts and seeds, which are very important and are the unsaturated fats like walnut, almonds, sunflower seeds, the good source of fat and protein as well. The non-vegetarian food like goat, lamb, beef, egg, chicken, every kind of non-vegetarian food you can add to your diet. And for vegetarian substitute, you can add soya, tofu and paneer to your everyday diet. Fats like saturated and monounsaturated fats especially you can add to your diet. So what are the food that you should avoid? Well, every kind of grains, all the grains including rice, all-purpose flour, corn, wheat, etc. you should avoid completely in your diet. Then sugar like jaggery, honey, maple syrup, and every food product that is made from sugar or white flour, you should avoid them. And then the below the ground vegetables like potatoes, yams, carrot, radish, beetroot, the root vegetable, you should avoid them completely. Then fruits which contain a lot of sugar like grapes, banana, orange, watermelon, you have to avoid these kind of fruits. Then others are like onion, garlic, yam, tomatoes, they also contain some amount of carbohydrates, so you can avoid all these vegetables as well. So what about the exercise during ketogenic diet? As there is a lack of carbohydrates, the primary source of energy, a low to moderate exercise is good during the keto diet. As you are on a diet plan for weight loss, you should always take care before an intense workout. Tests should be performed to track your metabolic state of ketosis by checking the ketone levels. Check with your doctor before any changes to your diet, exercise and lifestyle. So that's all for today's video. I hope it was a bit informative. If you have any questions regarding the topic, please let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notifications. Comment and share the video with your loved ones, and I shall see you in one more video. Till then, goodbye, take care and stay healthy. And for food and health related articles, please visit my blog at www.alllightfood.com, and you can also connect with me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook.